We're still currently staffing sheriff aide positions throughout the department, but our main need is in the jail facilities.
You are the eye in the sky. You are the guardian over the inmates as well as your staff.
Every day is different. We take care of the inmates that are going to courts, medical appointments, make sure everyone gets interviewed by their attorneys or psych staff that needs to be seen.
Interesting. Been learning a lot. This is my first experience in law enforcement, so it's a whole different animal.
Our department has 429 civilian positions allocated. We're constantly recruiting and filling our positions, especially our entry-level positions like sheriff's aide. It is a great foot in the door. One of our recent undersheriffs started as a typist clerk, and she promoted all the way to undersheriff throughout her career. So that's just a good indicator of opportunity.
The benefits are great. I have really great medical insurance. I don't pay a lot, but my benefits cover a lot. And my son is out on my policy. I've never had any kind of out-of-pocket expenses other than co-pays.
I love new experiences and learning new things and constantly challenging myself. And this job can be challenging at times, but in a good way.
Being able to be calm and professional through different types of incidences that we do have, because unfortunately inmates do fight or inmates are uncooperative. So being able to stay calm in those situations and be able to effectively communicate to the staff who are responding what's going on. Multitasking skills is a huge one also, because there are times where you're monitoring computer systems as well as the control panels of what to let inmates in and out, but you're also having to listen to, say, visiting times that are coming over. You're being able to listen to the radio at the same time as well as incoming phone calls from different type of appointments. So being able to multitask is paramount as well. You're supervising anywhere from 196 inmates to 200 inmates. So it's very important to remain calm and have those multitasking skills and have your priorities set out in order and having communication skills with your partner, because the deputy on the floor and you are a partnership. 3 days on, 3 days off. So you get 3 days off, as well as then you come back, you work 4 days straight of 12 hours, but you get 4 days off. So you kind of you work half a week, you get the other half off. So yes, 12 hours may be long, but it is something that you'll get used to and you'll end up enjoying because you have time off to spend more with your family.
First you apply for the job, then you have a test, then you have the background test, you have another interview.
Background checks are very thorough. They can take about 8 weeks to complete, just depending on a person's history, but we take into consideration the person as a whole. We just want to ensure that we're hiring people that have a high degree of integrity and have conducted themselves well to represent the sheriff's office.
When they get hired, I put them into the facility for a week, just a work week, and all they do is shadow. After that week, then they actually go into a 48-hour week training course in a classroom. We'll give them the training that they need to be able to go into the facility. After that week of training, then they actually will get 4 to 5 weeks of what we call DTO training, which they'll actually be with a training officer by their side, coaching them through, teaching them all the little ins and outs of what they need to do to perform their position. And we go through scenarios and different types of practices in order to build up that confidence, because if they don't have that confidence going in there as a solo sheriff aide, then they may not respond to an incident properly if it's a life or death situation. So we don't let go of take those training wheels off yet until we feel comfortable also with them.
There's not a normal day. It's different. I mean, we have some things we have to take care of every day. One of our biggest responsibilities is making sure everybody's safe, all the inmates stay safe, and all the officers stay safe.
And anyone who's tired of going to work every day and experiencing the boring, anyone who's thinking about law enforcement, this is a good foot in the door to go to academies. A lot of other people have transitioned from this spot to a deputy. Working with the department has been great because I've made a lot of really good friends. We are like a family. Our kids have birthdays together.
It's always nice to make that final call, letting the applicant know that they passed background, and you hear their excitement to start with the sheriff's office.
As a sheriff aide in a control room, you are that guardian in that control room over staff as well as inmates. You may be that first person to respond and maybe save a life. So your position is very important. It's very vital. Take it seriously, please. And if you do plan on applying as a sheriff aide, we welcome you to the department.